Hello everyone, this is Natnarf Signing Off and welcome back to 999. Yes, I have to look for it because I have to look for the answer because I didn't understand. And apparently it says I need 4 of these things. So I don't know where am I gonna find the 4th one. Around the sink and then come on the screw and let's get to get knob. And then knob. The knob on the faucet. Sorry. I don't know if that's the thing, so yeah. Come back here. No. And replacement, that'll be sweet. No, not this one. Maybe I should go back to the other room. Maybe this one. No. Here's the screwdriver and screw. No. Fake faucet? No. Seat, sun and moon, definitely connected. Nope. Nope, I'm confused. 7 times. Turn the knob. I'm confused. Oh. I am a dum-dum. Ay. Really? That's a knob. How knob? How much of a noob I am. There it goes. Yay! I can turn the water on. What are you doing? It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I'm running the water. I can see that. I'm asking why you're just letting it run like that. Think about it, Lotus. This faucet didn't even knob when I found it, right? What do you mean? Just watch. Anytime now. Doesn't that just mean the pipes are clogged? Fair enough for now. So did anything change? The water stopped flowing. Okay. Okay. Oh, no, we're done. What are we supposed to do now? Ah, yay! The tile. Finally, he put the wet tile in his pocket. He's all about to turn when there's a noise behind him. Turned around to see Seven kneeling on the floor. His face was rigid and pale. Oh God, no! What's going on? Are you gonna puke? He was concerned. He'd never seen Seven look like this before. Slowly, the other man lifted himself to his feet and shook his legs. Yeah, we're fine. I just got a little dizzy, that's all. His face was pale, his breathing was heavy, sweat was pouring off his face and straining his shirt. Oh God. Many things, but fine was not one of them. Are you sure you don't look so good? Then didn't answer. Half of his face was twisted and disturbed by extreme pain. He needs pills. What? am I doing here? What are you talking about? We opened the number 2 door and walk in here. Don't tell me you forgot. No, that's not what I mean. He shook his head several times as if trying to clear something from it. It ain't much, but I think some of my memories came back. I think I've been here before. Okay, we're all in the same experiment. I said I've been in this room before. You were here? When? Why? Aoi light nonas. Okay. Hoarse voice trailed up and Junpei couldn't make out what he said. What's that? Where is he? And he ground his teeth back and forth. It's right there. I feel like I'm this close to remembering everything, but I just can't. Seven stopped, frustrated, but he pulled his hat off, ran a hand through his hair. Suddenly he looked up, his eyes wide open. That's right! An experiment! There was some kind of experiment going on the ship. Dun dun dun! What sort of experiment? They were trying to control people, or something like that. Remember what Clover said in the last few games episode earlier? That's it. Or something like that. Instead, he simply stared at Seven. Aoi, Light, and Nona. There were names, well, some of them. Kids that were in there. In the experiment, I mean. I think there were 4 or 5 more, but I don't remember all of their names. Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm here. Seven began to mumble to himself and wander aimlessly around the room. He looked confused. So far, just Junpei could tell, the man was still simply rambling and there were odd twitches in his movement. Experiment. Cradle. Pharmaceutical. Those kidnapped kids. Was I working that case? Seven continued to mumble to himself about the things that meant nothing to Junpei. Didn't have any answers for him, of course. He couldn't understand what was happening. All he could do was wait. After a few minutes, Seven finally stopped and gave up. Crouched down and looked under the bed. His face registered mild surprise and began to mumble to himself again. The hole's gone. No, maybe it was a different room. There's gotta be a ton of rooms on this boat that just look like this one. Junpei couldn't contain himself no longer. What exactly do you remember? Maybe you could stop talking like a crazy person and tell me what's going on. Seven stood up slowly. Well, it's not like I recall everything, but I only remember bits and pieces, and they're scattered and don't make much sense. I don't care. Just tell me. Could feel it. Whatever Seven had remembered was important, very important. Where is Lotus? Lard muscle hand down across his face. Okay. Does he wipe the sweat from his brow? Okay. From what I can remember, I think I was a cop. A cop! Yeah. I was looking for that group of kids that got kidnapped 9 years ago. Woo! A cop, big guy, and cool. Calm and collected. Nice. You remember that, right? It was all over the news. Yeah, I was still in school. I don't remember all the details, but I do remember some sort of it. I think it was a bunch of kids right around my age. They all just disappeared, nobody knew why. It was all over the TV and the news every day. You're saying you're investigating it? Yeah, that's what it looks like. I guess I found something. There was this medical company called Cradle Pharmaceutical that had something to do with those kids. After I figured out that out, I managed to get some information out of somebody who worked for them. They told me a ship would be leaving that night, and with all kids on it, they were going to be taken to some kind of big passenger ship somewhere out in the ocean. And see, you look cool! Oh my god! Oh my god, I gotta take a picture. What are you? Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry. Oh my god, it's cute! Went to the wharf. He kept the shadows. Before long, he found... Cool, I said. Looking for... There were a number of human shapes moving near the ship. They were men in black suits. Many of them were carrying large bags under the ship. There were kids. The bags. There was something about the way they moved, they carried. Could be no mistakes. There were human beings in those bags. And he moved before. He had moved before he even realized he was going to. Out of the shadows he came. His gun was already in hand. He heard the words, "Don't move," but they weren't his. He felt metal touch the back of his head. "Drop your gun," came the cold voice from behind. The words he felt the cold, oh god, I met against his skull. Slowly, Seven crouched down and laid his gun on the ground. And suddenly, whack! Anita. Some sort of drug. And I was thinking about that. Seven felt his face hit the cold concrete beneath his face. To feel the chill of it seeping into him. Is that it?
No.
Not you.
No.
Dang it.
No,
My head hurts. Woke up to find himself lying on the hard floor. Twisted his neck to peer around the room. Where am I? And there was a small shabby bed and a dirty sink. Oh man, it looks like this. Toilet with no stall or privacy of any sort. As a cop, it was a place Seven had seen all too often, the prison. I'm in a cell, huh? Opposite the toilet was a door set into the wall. Seven struck with his feet and hobbled towards it. And it doesn't open. He gave the door a good shove, then another, then tried pulling it. It doesn't open. Well, that was about what I expected. It was likely that someone could put him in a cell that would only leave it unlocked. Put himself against the door a few times, but no avail. I knew it. Fumbled to himself as he moved back toward the bed. He sat down. He sat there for a very long time, just how long, he doesn't sure. Last he began to nod off and had nearly fallen asleep when he was aroused by a distant voice. Over there, it's 9. The voice was far away, very, very far. Couldn't understand what it was saying. Nonetheless, it was a voice and a high one, most like a child. And his eyes shot open. There is K-ing. He's listening, he could pick out several different voices. Or at least 5 or 6, possibly more. There were voices coming from. He looked around the room frantically. Perhaps the door? No. That wasn't it. What? Go, ow. Was coming from the left. Someone from under the bed. Grabbed the bed and flipped it up with his keys. And there it was. There was a hole for ventilation in the wall where the bed had been. Covered with a metal grate. It looked so weird. Lay down in the stomach and peered through the grate. Still, yellow jacket. Not bad color for a cop. Give me what? I don't know that. Yeah. I don't have the boy. I don't have a boy.
What?
I don't have a boy. See anything? It's too dark. Now that he'd found it, however, there would be no doubt that there was a source of the voices. For a moment, he was confused. Why there were children nearby. Then he remembered the man from the cradle from his father told him how the ship would take the kidnapped children from war to be waiting a passenger liner on the ocean.
Look at the boy toilet.
Why is 7 on that
Look
pass?
at the boy toilet.
Was 7 on that passenger liner? I don't know. Hold on, I'll be right back. We finally had water. There was no water earlier because of the construction outside. So yeah, now I can finally wash my clothes and yeah. 7 on that passenger liner. It didn't matter. The matter was he had to find a way to get to the children. 7 looked at the middle grate. Could he fit through that hole? He stuck his fingers through the grate and grabbed hold of it and it came off. Move. Dad. How do you like that, you thumb on the Pete? Great. Wait a moment. CHUN. What in the world was the camera doing? Here. Here's your. How do you like that? You really are crazy. Still look cool though. The dark square sat in the bottom part of it. 7 wiped the sweat. How did you manage to come in through? Crawl inside. How? And you forgot the rest. Waited for the 7 to resume his story. The longer he waited, however, the clearer it became that 7 had no intention of doing so. Gone silent and simply stared off into the air, his eyes blank. What happened after that? He melted long enough, but 7 shook his head. I don't remember what happened after that. I think I found some kind of door out of the dock. And I think I found some kids too. Oh man, why can't I remember what happened next? Oh man, what happened to the kids, 7? Did you save them? I don't know if it was me. I've got this feeling. I think one of the kids died. A girl, I think. Ah! Again? Huh? Go there. I felt something very cold. 7's head dropped and saw a look of sadness which he had never seen on a man before. Large man's eyes blinked rapidly as if he were fighting back tears, and he swallowed hard. His eye was melancholy getting an old abandoned building. Shook his head and spoke. Just please don't ask me anymore, okay? I really don't remember anything else. After that, Junpei could hardly try to force any answer out of the man. There was nothing more he could do. Good, notice didn't come in. Instead, Junpei turned to his mind trying to make sense of what 7 had told him. Children who had been kidnapped 9 years before. Apparently a company called Cradle Pursuit of la 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 la. Don't want to read that goddamn long sentence. They had been brought to the ship for an experiment. Something to do with controlling human beings, 7 had said. 16 children had been kidnapped were the subjects for the experiment. 7 said that 3 of them names were Aoi, Light, and Nona. Nona means 9, isn't it? Aoi. Okay, there's the news information. He had also learned that 7 was or had been a police officer. Yay! Still, there was a little to do with this new information. He'd learned nothing about the nonary game or not 0. No idea why he had brought to the ship that had been the site of those experiments 9 years before. Could forget what 7 had said. The purpose of the experiment had been control of human beings. Could such an absurd experiment really have been conducted? Before long, Junpei realized he had spent quite some time in thought. No time for that. He shit himself and he had work to do. He shook his head to clear it and returned to investigation. Thoughts swirling in his head. Like ice cream. Now we can finally get to that. Gosh. Okay. Well, it looks like we've investigated all the rooms. The only mystery left is that door. Alright, let's crack that mystery. We've got 4 tiles, and there are each bunch of tiles that are the same as the wall. Okay. 4 of the tiles on the wall with the ones we've got, and we should open the door. What do I have to find out? Okay. Oh, I need to arrange these. Maybe... No. Yeah, maybe. And... What's this? I don't understand these tiles. These tiles are what seem confusing to me. I don't remember how do I solve this puzzle. Calm down, you just have to replace 4 tiles. I need to think. Merge. Merge. And emergence. Oh no. Can't think. Don't know what it is, then maybe you need to examine them a little closer. Let's see. What? Like this. How is this in a way gonna make me easier? Wait, Tiny. Okay, enough with the Matthias music first.
Give me some.
What's some?
Give me some, Johnny.
Some? Some? I'm just gonna bet my guess. Okay. Looks like it. Okay. Oh, that's what the 14 is. If you convert that to hexadecimal, it's an E. Emergence. And now the E's from the 14. If you place it, it gives up the answer. So why it worked? Let's just get out of here. I actually do care why it worked, because it doesn't make any sense. I've been stuck here for how long, pa? Jogged down the short staircase and looked around. What in the world is this? Sprung in, oh god. 7 reached the bottom. Really creepy, oh my god. Chucked up the stairs and opposite side of the room and shut the door. Okay. The catwalk. Then open and he muttered to himself. Oh, good. Figures. Goodness sakes. Suck, isn't it? Yep, I don't know why I thought this would be any different. You're just trying to hope. Maybe there was a room again. Certainly there was a chair. I don't like this chair. Is this the execution room? There's a strange glass panel. Wasn't sure of that before, but it was made him very uncomfortable. Might have been beyond glass, but yeah, couldn't tell. It was too dark. Turned to look at the right side of the room. There was a table covered in a piece of cloth. Parts of the cloth were stained with something that was suspiciously like blood. The table with a number of metal instruments. Didn't know what they were for, and he had a feeling he didn't want to find out. Is it a key? Bold outcomes, the things he imagined were not pleasant. Ugh. Oh, God. Anyway, we don't want to stay here any longer than we got to. Let's figure out the puzzle and get the hell out of here. Oh, man. Not nice. Clearly not nice at all. There's something on the screen. An experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. Adjust the switch to match the blocks. I don't know what this thing is, but we gotta figure out this puzzle. Right next to the torture chair. Oh God, what is that torture chair? Just the switches down in the four corners and the green, then press the OK. So this thing that you can always come back to do it later. There are lots of other things you could do. Oh my God. So that worked? Now proceed to execution phase. No. Data must be collected from the subject. Oh no, place subject. No. Preparation. I don't know. I got a bad feeling about this. It means one of us has to sit in the chair. And I'm gonna fit in that thing. It's either you or me. Data, I wonder if it's going to run electricity through the subject. There's a human head in the screen. Maybe it's going to zap the brain into a little electricity. Sounds safe. Anyway, we still got to prepare. We got to talk about this after we figure out what it means. Oh God, okay. What do we need to do? No. Don't wanna find out. I think it's made to look like so you can get it warm without standing on the floor. Electrocuted. What in the? There's a hole in here, but I guess it's got a cover over it. You aren't gonna be able to get out. Oh, it's bolted on very good. Wow. Not very obvious, huh? Anything in there? If we can't see anything, I don't really think we need to bother with the trying opening it. It's too dark to see anything. I see something shiny in there. Shiny! It doesn't go down to one side of the stairs. Entrance is locked. Every room we've been and what do you expect? Just asking! Jeez. Wrench. Number of rust torture tools. Oh God. Okay, I'm gone. Don't wanna know. Our bolt not very good. Maybe we should be able to get these bolts off. Yay, it's open. Not excited anymore. Even with the cover off. Well, you can't see it, but I think there's something enough room to stick your arm in. Are you sure you want to do that? Could be something dangerous in there. But that scares me a little, but we need to be brave. I need to be a man here. Because you're chicken and the guy's too big. Alright, here we go. Arm in the hole. Hey, I think it feels something. It's small, cold, hard. Doesn't feel like anything else is in there. Let's see what it is. A sun! If we complete the experiment. We aren't getting out of that door until we finish this experiment. Let's do that then. There's nothing suspicious about these lights. They're small. The lever gonna turn on something. They would. All they can do is turn on and off. What's important is that they turn on or off. I didn't say the first gun can open up. Bunch of buttons here. Let's push one of them. There you go. Press it again. Back you come. Okay. Or something down there. Looks like it's got some movement to it. I should be able to pull this one. Let's pull the lever. Ooh, water. Will you calm down? It's just water going somewhere. Sounds like it's underneath us. That means the floor. Oh! Juppy, look! What? I can see through the glass now. EDBF. Oh, looks like a shark. Oh my god. Shark's belly. Oh no, it's dead. Oh no. Nah. EDB. Oh, poor shark. Oh, it's already done. From the chair, looks like it's been turned on. Also here is that the power that we sent in a specific way. Red, yellow, do you think the colors mean something? No idea. I mean, red looks more dangerous. Oh no. Oh no. Tons of things here. It doesn't seem to look like any of them do anything though. Broken. Sun key should fit in the hole and there's mechanical somewhere. Okay. There you go. And yes, right, they're open. I don't think we're gonna need the sun key again in here though. Just seems unlikely. You're done your job. Into my pocket you go. And the chair's gonna be cost. Okay, no. Oh no. Arranging that unlock. PC, subject, and device. Oh no. Well, like we thought, it's not gonna work unless someone sits in it. Alright, I think that this would be the situation in which slim, beautiful body is useful. Are you sure? I can sit in it and you can solve. Jupiter's right. If you screw up, then bring himself to finish the thought, his eyes fell on the floor. Ah, come on! Like the shark! Stop! Killed by an electric shock. I'll be fine. Even if I fall in, the shark is already dead. Oh, like an indecent man Jews. I can still give you advice from the chair too, you know? I just don't want to stay in this room any longer than we have to. Go over to that screen and let's get this over with. Ah, come on. I don't want this torturing thing. Torturing. Poor Sharky. Sharky, we never even met yet. You died right before I finally got into the room. How long have you been dead, though? She turned to walk toward the chair without hesitating, but she did not sit down despite what she had said. She did indeed feel hesitation. Her legs shook. Look, do you think you can do me one more favor? Don't say last. Making me nervous! Just listen. If something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters that I love them very... Okay, never mind. Forgot! No. Tell them that I will always love them. Daughters? You got kids? Yes, I do. With that beautiful body and those hips, is wide. I suppose they're about your age, Jinpei. They're twins. I had them when I was young after some things happened. Their names are Nona and... Nona! Jinpei's words shut out before he even realized what he was saying. Number story 7, I told him. I, Light, and Nona. Those were their names, well, some of them. Kids that were there in the experiment, I mean. What the hell? What's wrong with you? Lucas took a step back from Junpei. 7 looked just as shocked as Junpei. He blinked his eyes rapidly as if he weren't sure he was completely awake. No way! He couldn't! Lotus! Is your last name... What? Kashiwabara? Lotus' eyes went wide. How did you know that? Are you serious? What the hell is this? There's no way I've read that kid's mom. That kid? What do you mean, that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her? 7's brow frowned. I have. What? Yeah, I met one of your kids. When? 9 years ago. Where? On this ship. Why were you? It was not a short story. I don't care how long it is. Tell me, please. Oh my god, we're gonna tell the story again. Please tell me what happened here. Then Junpei then back to Lotus and began to speak. It was the same story Junpei had heard only minutes before, every detail about the missing kids, and how he got on the boat. Now he became a beautiful model inside the cell, and tried to go through the grate as he pulled it out with his hulky muscles and jumped out into the thing, and one kid died right in there. At last, 7 finished. Lotus shook her head. Oh my god. Everything I've been looking for the last 9 years. The person who had all the answers was right here. Looking for? Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared. Then 9 days later, they came back. They never told me what happened to them over those 9 days. I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way. Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible. So I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through. I didn't have any choice. I had to try to ignore it or move on. A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they always had before they disappeared. They smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things the kids do. It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember that? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it. But I'm still a mother. I could simply forget that something terrible had happened to my children. So I decided I would investigate what had happened on my own. I would find out what had happened during those 9 missing days. Okay, so what did you find out? Nothing. Exactly. The police pretended to be concerned, but they didn't do anything. Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, things were just swept under the rug. Even the media didn't talk about what had happened. I figured someone was probably paying or threatening them to keep their mouth shut. Cradle, paramedical, no, probably something even bigger than that. Have you heard of them before? No, that's the first I've ever heard of their name. 7. How did you find out that the cradle was connected to the kidnappings in the first place? I figured finding whatever the victims had common would lead me to the culprit. That's what got me. Any good cops does. What did they have in common? Every single one of the kids who had disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point. The hospital was one of the bunch that were under the control of the cradle. CP. After that, it was just all about connecting the dots. The hospital. For a while, I was trying to get some kind of story out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a weird story. What was it? Have you heard about the Gransfield experiment? I guess all these kids had to go through it while they were at the hospital. I think it was passed off as some sort of counseling. Cleared his throat and proceeded to explain the Gransfield experiment. First, subjects Q and A are put into separate rooms, far away from one another. Then a series of video images are shown to subject Q, who was told to send images to subject A. Telepathy! By thinking. Subject A, on the other hand, is put in a large reclining chair and given a blindfold. Their senses cut off. A is asked to guess what images Q is looking at. Oh yes, I've heard of that. It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it? Telepathy. Junpei rolled over the word in his mind. That's how the experiment on the ship was supposed to work. The experiment to control people, right? Yeah. I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists, but maybe someone from Cradle Party might have brought into it. She grunted. 7 had been thinking hard for the last several minutes and finally spoke. Even if that is the case, I still don't get how that was anything to do with this. Nor game 0, why we were kidnapped. What does anything have to do with telepathy? I know I brought all this up, but I have no idea. Maybe none of this stuff is connected after all. Then in that moment of silence, no subject has been detected. Unless a subject is detected within 60 seconds, all power will be... Ah! You son of a dick! System recovery is estimated to take 1 hour. If you wish to proceed with the experiment, please sit... Ah! Oh, that doesn't sound good. Yeah. Okay. I'm going. Oh no, that's not where we... Just hurry up and get over with it. Junpei, I'm counting on you. Right. He sat down on the chair, looked at her one last time, then made his way to the monitor. Oh, please tell me right away if you feel anything weird. Don't worry too much. Now get on with it. Be a man or June's gonna leave you. Really? Enough with that. But her legs were shaking so much she had been sitting. They're likely to have fallen down. Yeah, failure was not acceptable. Junpei took one last deep breath and stared at the monitor. No! But didn't I do this already? Oh no! Is this it? No, it can't be. What's this? Okay, is it all it? Oh, I hope this works. Experiment has concluded. The door will now unlock. Oh my god. Now we get a new message. Release subject from restraining device. Are you right? Yes, I am. Oh god, that face. That face of concern. I'm sorry. Glad nothing happened, but I think my life just got a little shorter. Hold on, I'll get you out right away. Shouldn't take too long for Seven and me to get her out of here. Let's get out of here now! Being a guinea pig is not for me. Damn straight. I don't ever want to see this place again. Or this thing. Oh god, I don't like it. You found it! Ding. Really? I'm not happy. I'm scared for my life. And anyway, I'll save this episode here. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, want to see the next part, oh my god, you look like a ghost, just simply wave your wand like a sorcerer and hit the like button, the subscribe button to watch the next part. Until then, this is Natnarf signing off.